Let's start simple. You take your extra money and you save it under your mattress. How long is it going to take for you to become a millionaire? Well, if you save $10 a day, that's $3,650 a year. It will take 273 years to save your way to $1 million. If you save $50 a day, or $18,250 a year, now it's going to take you 55 years to become a millionaire. And if you save $100 a day, or $36,500 a year, it's going to take you 27 years to save up $1 million. This is why I always say you can't save your way to wealth, because number one, your money is not growing when you save it under your mattress, and number two, in 273 years, $1 million probably won't buy you that much stuff. So let's take this one step further and assume now, instead of saving this extra money, you invest this money and you get the average market return of around 10% a year. Now, how do the numbers change? If instead of saving $10 a day, you invest $10 a day, well, now it's going to take you 35 years to become a millionaire, a whole lot less than before. If you invest the $50 a day, now it's going to take you 19 years to become a millionaire. And if you can invest $100 a day, well, now it's only going to take you 14 years to become a millionaire. But I want to take it one step further. Let's assume that you invest in your financial education. You're investing in your investing research, and now you can start to make a little bit better returns. Not anything crazy. We're not talking about 100% annual returns or even 20% annual returns. We're talking about just a little bit better than what's average, because you now are investing in your education and your investment research. If you can average a 13% annual return, how do the numbers change? If you're investing just $10 a day, it'll take you 29 years to become a millionaire. If you're investing $50 a day, it'll take you 17 years to become a millionaire. And if you can invest $100 a day, now it'll take you just 12 years to become a millionaire. Now that we've run the numbers, let's move on to step number 2, finding where you can actually get these types of returns. Now, to really understand how to grow your money smartly, you have to understand risk versus reward. So let's go through an example. Let's assume you have 2 investment options. Investment option number 1 is you can save your $10,000 in your savings account in your bank that's FDIC insured. Option number 2 is you can take that $10,000 and lend it to your broke cousin Bunty on his 14th business idea. Which one is riskier? Well, it's riskier to lend your money to my broke cousin Bunty because he's not very good with money. If I deposit $10,000 in the bank, I get a receipt that I have this $10,000, and even if the bank collapses, well, it's FDIC insured, which means the government is guaranteeing that I'm going to get this $10,000 back. So it's a lot safer for me to save my money, which is why the return that I'm going to expect on my savings is a whole lot lower. Maybe I'll get 1%, maybe 2% or 3%, maybe 4% if I go to a high yield savings account, but it's just a few percent, if that, if I put my money into a savings account. If I invest my money in broke cousin Bunty, I would not be happy with the 4% return. Either I'm going to turn my $10,000 into $10 million, which is probably not going to happen, or I'm going to see none of my money back. So it's a lot of potential return because I would not lend my money to him unless there's some crazy possibility that he builds the next Apple or Amazon. But if it's not that, I'm not going to lend him my money. Lucky for all of us, we have more than just these 2 investment options. And in the middle of this risk and reward calculation, we have investing in stocks and investing in real estate. These 2 asset classes have proven the test of time. They've been around for hundreds of years as an investment, and they have provided decent returns for the financially smart investors. Over the last decade, the stock market has averaged more than a 10% return a year, and with real estate, it's more or less the same, because when you factor in rental income, the average real estate return for the last number of decades has also averaged a little north of 10% a year. If you enjoyed this clip and you want to continue your financial education journey, I have another video that I think you'll love. All you gotta do is click that button right over there. And for those of you who want to stay up to date on the top finance and business news, you can join Market Briefs, my free financial newsletter, by clicking that button below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.